4 dangerous seafoods you must eliminate immediately, plus 4 powerhouse options you should consume daily to protect your joints, cardiovascular system, and skin. This story isn't hitting mainstream media. Your physician likely hasn't discussed it. Yet the reality is absolutely alarming. 4 widely consumed seafoods are secretly destroying older adults' health, causing persistent joint discomfort, elevated cholesterol levels, accelerated aging, and debilitating exhaustion. The shocking part? These aren't uncommon specialty products, they're best-selling globally consumed seafoods served routinely to millions of unknowing seniors. What's behind this silence? The international seafood business represents billions in revenue, and these harmful products rank among their most lucrative offerings. Exposing this truth would devastate entire distribution networks. That's why virtually all seniors remain uninformed, consuming what they consider nutritious, while it systematically damages them internally. Here's what makes this even more infuriating. One undervalued seafood exists that can restore collagen, ease joint discomfort, and decelerate aging processes. However, it's not profitable enough, lacks trendiness, and receives zero media attention. The reason? Nobody generates substantial profits from it. Therefore, it remains concealed, overlooked, abandoned. Most individuals consider seafood the healthiest component of their meals. Yet after turning 60, consuming incorrect fish varieties can hasten your physical deterioration beyond imagination. This isn't speculation. We invested countless hours examining peer-reviewed research, exploring legitimate scientific evidence. But before proceeding, we're interested in your location. Where are you viewing this from? Share in the comments section. Prepare yourself, because we're about to expose the initial seafood requiring immediate elimination from your diet. 4th on our list, squid. For seniors, it represents a concealed danger masquerading as a nutritious option. Initially, squid appears beneficial. Minimal fat content, abundant protein. However, deeper investigation reveals a disturbing reality. Merely 3 ounces of prepared squid contains an astounding 198 milligrams of cholesterol. That exceeds 65% of recommended daily intake, and you've consumed just a few mouthfuls. Here's where danger escalates. Beyond age 60, your liver processes cholesterol differently than before. It decelerates, becomes inefficient. A 2021 Nutrients Journal study unveiled something terrifying. Seniors consuming high dietary cholesterol showed 43% greater likelihood of arterial stiffening. But cholesterol represents only part of the problem. Squid contains high purine levels, compounds converting to uric acid within your system. Journal of Gerontology research discovered older adults eating purine-rich seafood like squid more than twice weekly had 54% higher risk of developing chronic joint inflammation. For seniors, especially those with hypertension, elevated cholesterol, or mild arthritis, squid isn't merely poor selection, it's a silent danger. 3rd place, imitation crab surimi. It resembles crab, peels like crab. It even carries a slight crab scent. Don't be deceived. Imitation crab or surimi is simply a cleverly disguised metabolic explosive. What's the authentic story behind this seafood deception? It begins with ingredients, and it's disturbing. Surimi is mushy white paste created by grinding fish remnants, typically pollock, then combining refined starches, added sugars, salt, and artificial flavoring to mimic crab's taste and texture. Upon reaching your plate, it's no longer seafood. It's highly processed, factory-produced food substitute sharing virtually nothing with genuine shellfish. Here's where danger emerges. Imitation crab causes blood sugar elevation like white bread. A 2020 clinical nutrition study revealed this supposed seafood delivers glycemic response nearly matching ultra-refined carbohydrates. Why? Because it's packed with rapidly digesting starches like wheat and tapioca, converting to glucose within minutes. If you're managing prediabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, this fake crab product could be adding fuel to flames. That identical study found seniors eating surimi products merely 3 times weekly had 2.6 times elevated insulin levels compared to those avoiding it. The problems continue. One imitation crab serving can dump over 700 milligrams of sodium into your system. That's before soy sauce or creamy dressings. High sodium poses serious risks for aging bodies. As arteries harden and kidneys decelerate, salt management ability deteriorates significantly. This means increased risk of hypertension, swelling, headaches, dizziness, and cardiac strain, all from something that isn't authentic seafood. Worse, it deceives people into believing they're making healthy choices. What they're actually consuming is a chemical-laden, blood sugar spiking, salt-loaded illusion, delivering virtually none of the nutrients found in genuine shellfish like crab or shrimp. If you've been selecting those imitation crab sticks, thinking they're smart, affordable alternatives, stop now. Keep watching. There's frozen seafood lurking in your kitchen currently that's more dangerous than fake crab. Second place, scallops. Scallops appear like seafood saints, clean, light, and elegant. Beneath that delicate texture hides cadmium contamination. This toxic heavy metal doesn't originate from polluted waters. It accumulates naturally in filter-feeding shellfish like scallops. This means even scallops from pristine environments aren't safe. Once cadmium enters your body, it targets kidneys permanently. A 2022 toxicology report study exposed alarming truth. Just one moderate scallop serving can contain up to 1.8 micrograms of cadmium per gram. For perspective, the World Health Organization's safe weekly limit is 7 micrograms per kilogram of body weight. For a 70-kilogram senior, just a few scallops weekly could push you dangerously near or beyond toxic thresholds. Here's what's frightening. Cadmium accumulates over time. It builds within kidneys, weakening their waste filtering ability. Seniors already have reduced kidney function, and this toxic overload worsens it further. Eventually, it can cause protein leakage into urine, hypertension, exhaustion, and permanent kidney damage. The worst aspect? No early symptoms exist. You won't realize it's happening until damage is irreversible. You'd expect seafood to provide brain-boosting omega-3s, correct? Think again. Scallops are surprisingly low in omega-3 fatty acids. Just 100 grams of scallops provide less than 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined. These are critical fats protecting your brain, soothing joints, and reducing inflammation. For comparison, oysters deliver over 500 milligrams in equivalent amounts. That's more than 16 times the benefit. While you believe you're nourishing your brain and heart, scallops provide almost none of the protective power expected from seafood. Instead, you're accumulating toxic metals and false promises. The #1 worst seafood for people over 60. It's small, chewy, and common in stir-fries and soups. But recent studies reveal it may be accelerating arthritis and causing blood fat levels to soar faster than almost any other ocean product. Stay tuned. First place, shrimp. Just 3 ounces of shrimp, a small handful, contains 180 milligrams of cholesterol. For anyone over 60, that's a serious warning sign. With aging, arteries stiffen, liver function declines, and heart disease risk climbs rapidly. A 2021 circulation study following 8,700 adults over 60 found those consuming over 300 milligrams of daily dietary cholesterol had 35% higher stroke risk and 24% higher coronary heart disease risk compared to those consuming under 150 milligrams. But cholesterol isn't the sole danger. Shrimp contains tropomyosin, a muscle protein difficult for aging digestion to process. It's also among the world's top food allergens. Even if you've eaten shrimp for decades, your body can develop reactions after 60. The Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology reports that 14% of new shellfish allergies in seniors develop after age 65, often without warning. These reactions range from skin irritation to life-threatening anaphylaxis. Even low-level inflammation can worsen IBS, constipation, and gut permeability in older adults. Then there's chitin, shrimp's hard outer shell. Even when cleaned, microscopic shell particles often remain in meat. This fiber cannot be digested, and in seniors with compromised digestion, it may cause bloating, gas, or intestinal discomfort. The worst part? Most shrimp sold today is farmed, not wild. Farm-raised shrimp, especially frozen varieties, frequently receives treatment with banned antibiotics like oxytetracycline and enrofloxacin. A 2022 food control study found over 42% of frozen shrimp samples from Southeast Asia tested positive for these antibiotic residues. Long-term exposure can disrupt gut bacteria, promote antibiotic resistance, and damage metabolic health, particularly in older adults. If you've consumed shrimp thinking it's lean, healthy protein, reconsider immediately. For seniors, shrimp is a hidden trap. Sky-high cholesterol, allergy-triggering proteins, indigestible shell particles, toxic antibiotic residues. No wonder shrimp tops the list of seafoods to avoid after 60. But don't worry, there's positive news ahead. Next, we'll reveal 4 seafoods every senior should eat, including 1 clinically shown to repair cartilage, reduce joint pain, and reverse aging-related inflammation. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. 4th beneficial option, sea cucumber. Sea cucumber is loaded with natural collagen-like compounds and anti-inflammatory nutrients your aging body desperately requires. The results? Remarkable. An International Journal of Molecular Sciences study revealed that daily sea cucumber extract intake reduced joint pain by 35% and significantly improved flexibility in just 12 weeks. What's behind this joint-saving magic? It comes down to rare compounds called triterpene glycosides, natural inflammation fighters acting like gentle pain relievers without damaging your stomach lining like common NSAIDs do. Additionally, sea cucumber naturally contains chondroitin sulfate, a well-known joint support nutrient found in many expensive supplements. But here, it's in a form your body can actually absorb and utilize more efficiently. Here's where it becomes interesting. When prepared properly, rehydrated and simmered slowly with herbs or broth, sea cucumber maintains its gelatinous texture, clearly indicating its collagen richness. That collagen may help restore skin elasticity and reinforce cartilage, two things the body loses rapidly after 60. Forget gimmicks. Forget overpriced pills. If you're serious about joint comfort, mobility, and aging with strength, this unassuming marine food could quietly become your secret weapon. It may not taste like steak or look like salmon, but what it lacks in appearance, it compensates with results. Add it to soup once or twice weekly. You might notice your knees don't protest as loudly, your skin begins feeling firmer, and your energy gradually returns. Next, we'll reveal another marine food that not only reduces inflammation but may help rebuild damaged cartilage at cellular levels. Stay tuned, because the best is yet coming. Third beneficial option, green-lipped mussels, a little-known shellfish from New Zealand that's revolutionizing natural pain relief. These vibrant green-shelled mussels aren't just another omega-3 source. They contain a rare fatty acid called ETA, a compound more potent than EPA or DHA found in regular fish oil. Here's the key. ETA directly blocks an enzyme called 5-lipoxygenase, one of the main drivers behind joint inflammation, stiffness, and swelling. This makes green-lipped mussels uniquely powerful for targeting knee and hip pain, especially in seniors struggling with age-related mobility loss. How powerful are they? A 2020 nutrient study showed seniors taking green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks experienced 42% reduction in joint pain and 35% improvement in physical function. But it doesn't stop at joints. These mussels are rich in zinc, selenium, iron, and iodine. Key nutrients your body absorbs less efficiently with age, especially if you're battling thyroid issues, chronic fatigue, or slow metabolism. Want to maximize benefits? Gently steam with garlic, parsley, and lemon to preserve their powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. The flavor is slightly sweet, slightly earthy, and far more satisfying than taking another pill. Before we continue, if you found this presentation helpful so far, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notification bells so you never miss another life-changing tip for your health and longevity. Up next, a sea creature so rich in healing nutrients researchers are calling it liquid cartilage for aging joints. Stay tuned. Second beneficial option, oysters. If you're battling low energy, hair loss, brittle nails, or slow recovery, this humble shellfish could be the missing key your body's been craving. Oysters are nature's multivitamin, straight from the ocean, packed with some of the most bioavailable nutrients your aging body needs. Starting with zinc. Not just a little. Just 2 medium oysters deliver over 100% of your daily zinc requirements. That's a game changer. Why? Because zinc is the foundation for immunity, wound healing, hormone balance, and brain clarity, all of which tend to decline with age. Here's the scary truth. Zinc absorption drops dramatically as we age, and deficiency often develops without warning. An American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that a shocking 40% of adults over 60 are zinc deficient without knowing it, putting them at higher risk for infections, poor skin repair, and even loss of taste and smell. But zinc is just the beginning. Oysters are also loaded with vitamin B12, a crucial nutrient for nerve protection and energy metabolism. After 60, B12 levels start plummeting, causing everything from fatigue to memory lapses. A 2021 Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging study revealed that seniors low in B12 were 73% more likely to suffer cognitive decline. Want to fix that? 3 ounces of oysters provide more B12 than a full-size steak. That's not all. Oysters are rich in selenium, a mineral acting like a bodyguard for your thyroid and immune system, keeping inflammation controlled and hormones balanced. Then there's copper, a mineral most seniors completely overlook. But it's absolutely critical for collagen production, bone strength, and red blood cell formation. Coming up next, a marine food even more powerful than oysters. It's been used in traditional medicine for centuries, but only now is science catching up. Research shows it can rebuild joints, heal the gut, restore collagen, and even relieve swelling in just weeks. And no, it's not a fish, most seniors have never even heard of it. Stay tuned. First place, the game changer. The most powerful body-repairing marine food for anyone over 60. It's not what you expect. It's not fish. It's not shrimp. It's not oysters. It's a plant from the sea, finally getting deserved recognition. Sea moss, also known as Irish moss. At first glance, it might just look like seaweed, but inside, it's a nutritional powerhouse loaded with over 90 trace minerals your aging body needs. Everything from magnesium and potassium to selenium, sulfur, and iron. Here's the kicker. It comes in bioavailable form, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it, unlike many synthetic supplements that become waste. But what makes sea moss truly life-changing for seniors is it's one of the richest plant sources of collagen-building nutrients. Once you hit your 60s, collagen production crashes. That's why skin starts sagging, joints stiffen, wounds take longer healing, and digestion deteriorates. A 2022 marine drug study found that seniors consuming sea moss daily saw 37% improvement in joint mobility and 29% reduction in dry aging skin, all within 8 weeks. Now let's discuss your gut, because sea moss works wonders there too. It's rich in mucilage, a soothing gel-like fiber forming a protective layer along your intestines. This helps calm inflammation, seal tiny gut leaks, and feed beneficial gut bacteria, meaning better digestion, stronger immunity, and clearer mental focus. But here's where sea moss exceeds expectations. It supports your entire body simultaneously. Thyroid function thanks to natural iodine. Heart health by balancing sodium and potassium. Lung health thanks to antiviral and anti-inflammatory compounds. Many report easier breathing within 2 weeks. No other supplement or seafood accomplishes all this at once. Want to try it? Here's how. Soak it in clean water for 12 to 24 hours until it expands, then blend into smooth gel. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. Add it to smoothies, teas, or soups, but don't boil it or you'll destroy the minerals. If there's one thing to add to your kitchen starting today, let it be sea moss. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it is one of the most complete healing foods. Now you know the truth. Every bite you take after 60 is either rebuilding your body from within or silently destroying it one meal at a time. After 60, your body no longer follows old rules. Digestion slows, joints wear down, recovery takes longer, and every single meal becomes either your medicine or your mistake. Before you scroll away, pause and re-watch this if needed. If someone you love is still eating shrimp, thinking it's light and healthy, send them this presentation now. Now we want to hear from you. Which seafood surprised you most today? Have you ever tried sea moss, and did you notice a difference? Share your answer in the comments. If you found this helpful, don't leave without subscribing. We're bringing real, no-fluff, science-backed health tips for seniors every single week. Stay healthy, be strong, stay sharp.